Assuming that we take out the lines, the most enchanting star I acknowledge is the star that could be amazing in our sky. It is this one, Bug Pound or Scarab Crush. It's a red monster star, and on the remote probability that you put it where the Sun is, it would associate with the circle of Jupiter. It's massive, extremely flighty, and going to detonate. It's not by and large so clear as it has all the earmarks of being in the universe. These incredible events, like the most unbelievably dreaded gigantic starbursts, could shake all that we see and don't see deeply. Anyway, Betelgeuse has been viewed as a sign, a red, very monster star that is numerous times more critical than our Sun. Brian Cox and other space experts figure it could go supernova anytime. Individuals are generally terrified of what will occur, since the James Webb Space Telescope is taking astonishing photos of the star. When precisely will Betelgeuse become a supernova, and how colossal of an impact will it have on Earth? Let us figure out a star in the heavenly body Orion that shines so brilliantly that even individuals from a long while prior have seen it. The famous star, Betelgeuse, is situated on the eastern shoulder of the star grouping. Scarabjuice is the second largest star in the heavenly body, and its name comes from this feature, the beast shoulder. It is possibly one of the most brilliant stars in the night sky. On top of being particularly brilliant, the star is also an odd shade of red, which, as we will see, implies trouble. We've had some huge awareness of Betelgeuse for a long time. A Greek expert named Tmy2 considered it around that time. The first thing individuals recognized about stars was their variety. TMY said that it was a to startle minimal creature juice orange variety. Researchers have been focusing on the star much more eagerly of late, and now have a decent idea of what makes it so abnormally brilliant. One of these qualities is that the star changes brightness a lot, with a clear size of 0.6. Betelgeuse is a variable star, which means that its brightness changes over time. Anyway, of late, specialists have discovered a few new pieces of information about the star. In 2019, researchers initially saw that Betelgeuse was acting curiously. No matter what, the way that Betelgeuse didn't absolutely stop sparkling, it wasn't something very similar since it had turned out to be altogether less brilliant, sparkling at a degree of around 1.6. Researchers instantly began to investigate why they were seeing the 10th most brilliant star above in this outstanding manner. Experts have expected to make a startling explanation, considering their research, which finished in the odd signs the star has recently shown. Experts say that Betelgeuse could go supernova suddenly. Brian Cox, a conspicuous researcher who offered this unquestionably hazardous proclamation, is a noticeable professor of particle physics at the University of Manchester School of Physics and Cosmology. You shouldn't accept his assertion as a joke. He also has a science show, writes numerous well-known science books, and is the Royal Society instructor for public engagement with science. Brian Cox says that Betelgeuse seems to be a ticking delayed bomb since it could go off without advance notice. To compound the situation, the James Webb Space Telescope has shown a huge amount of evidence to back up this proclamation. In any case, what abnormal signs has Scarabjuice given that have caused so much difficulty in space? Study of new data about bug squeeze has led to the star being named a supernova candidate. Anyway, researchers are still uncertain when it will detonate. The fact that alarming little animal juice is close to various times the mass of the Sun is one explanation for this. A star, so to speak, should be numerous times the mass of the Sun to be known as a supernova. Things get truly charming, anyway, because researchers have utilized various devices to research dreadful little creature press. For example, the James Webb Space Telescope and the Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory to see what's going on in space around Scarabjuice. What they found is still hazy. Betelgeuse was born on August 31st a long time ago. Around that time, the star bug squeeze probably gave peculiar signs that made its future faint. What did they find? At any rate, they could get difficult to miss light waves coming from the star, or over Betelgeuse, which is extremely unusual. Yet, it wasn't the only thing specialists saw from the star. This returns us to the likelihood that dreadful little creature Juice is a star whose brightness changes occasionally. It was said that disagreeable little animal Juice diminished down at regular intervals and had dim spots, similar to our Sun. Today, anyway, the conditions have transformed. It changes from brilliant to dim 2 times as quickly as it used to, which is another abnormal sign that scarab juice is back. Researchers tracked down that the star's darkening cycle had hit a band of brightness of plus 1.61 in February 2021. This was not long after the immense obscuring event. Recall how the star appeared to decrease in a strange manner in 2019? That is because it's mostly known as the incredible obscuring. We could see that the incredible obscuring was the beginning of Betelgeuse's odd behavior, and that made a significant number of people stress that Betelgeuse would detonate. The scope of obscuring was 1.2 between 2019 and 2020, and the most intense level of obscuring at any point recorded was in 2019. So, specialists are certain juice would go supernova in the next 100,000 years due to the wonderful obscuring. There is an interaction happening in the universe, so this is really unnerving. Researchers immediately adjusted their viewpoints. In any case, when they saw what occurred next, bug juice got brighter again after the incredible obscuring, also changing into something altogether more striking. Astrophysicist Andrea Dupree at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics says that the star is now 150% brighter than usual, making it the 7th most brilliant star above at the moment. Researchers were frightened when they saw a red shimmer in the southern part of the globe. Today, it still gets more interesting because this has led to different considerations about what caused the incredible darkening. First, it's essential to note that not all stars have the red shine of startling Crawley juice. The red sparkle of scarab juice truly means that it is a red, very giant star, which is the last period of a star's life and death. The red sparkle, on the other hand, is caused by a surface temperature of around 3,500 Kelvin, which is altogether cooler than the outer layer of the Sun, which is 5,500 Kelvin. Since bug juice is cooler than our Sun, it emits less energy per unit of surface area, no matter what the way that it is more significant and going to explode. Now, we want to examine what the extraordinary obscuring appears to be. Brian Cox asks, does it suggest that bug juice is going to go cosmic explosion? Really, the reality that bug juice is a red, very Goliath star, as of now, shows that it is nearly done with its life as a star. A star that is biting the dust will likewise normally faint over the long haul, which is a thing that researchers conclude. Taking everything into account, bug juice's new peculiar way of behaving made researchers significantly more concerned. Also, many telescopes are presently zeroing in on the extraordinary obscuring. Still, things get truly captivating since specialists still try not to have a significant comprehension of terrifying Crawley juice. Researchers are currently utilizing the most cutting-edge instruments to pay special attention to the interesting things occurring around Betelgeuse. The James Webb Space Telescope has been one of the best instruments researchers have utilized up until this point. Beginning in 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope has been in space and has assisted researchers with gathering some huge information about bug juice. The new pictures of bug juice's surprising darkening, taken by this telescope, have shown that the occasion caused a surface mass launch. In light of new examination, we presently realize that this mass discharge was around 400 billion times more prominent than a run-of-the-mill coronal mass ejection. The James Webb Space Telescope can likewise check out things that our eyes can't see, like light waves and frequencies. Therefore, experts are energized for what the telescope will track down. Researchers have seen dust mists forming on the star's surface that seem to look like leaves in space. That doesn't seem to make sense, not enduring the way that bug juice will pass on. Researchers are still observing it since they don't have the foggiest idea when it will go cosmic explosion. Researchers trust that scarab juice is on numerous occasions more critical than the Sun, and that the splendid red star will sparkle for the next 10 years. Anyway, on the off chance that we take a gander at the numerous strange things occurring with the star, it's difficult to say if this attestation will in any case be legitimate after the excellent obscuring. So, specialists don't figure bug juice will explode at any time soon. If creepy Crawley juice explodes, it will be the primary cosmic explosion we notice for ourselves, since Johannes Kepler did in 1604. Researchers likewise don't need this to happen soon in light of the fact that they are still paying special attention to the star's particular lead. No matter what the fact that bug juice will make analysts certain, when precisely it will work out stays a secret. In the event that we look at the universe without the lines, quite possibly of the most captivating star, And perhaps the most astounding in our sky is scarab juice, routinely recommended as bug squeeze. This red monster star, at any time set where the sun is, would stretch out to Jupiter's circle. This amazingly enormous, temperamental star is on the edge of an impact. The universe doesn't work in such clear terms. Flaring occasions, like the dreaded starbursts, could definitely change all that we see. Bug juice has given in warning signs. A red monster star that is a few times the size of our sun. Cosmologists, including Brian Cox, accept it could go cosmic explosion at any second. The worry lies in the results of this occasion, particularly since the James Webb Space Telescope has found upsetting photos of the star. So, when precisely will Betelgeuse become a cosmic explosion, and what effect will it have on Earth? It wasn't equivalent to before. It had become essentially dimmer, shining at a degree of around 1.6. Researchers promptly began to investigate why the 10th most brilliant star above was showing such novel lead. They required to offer a startling expression in view of their exploration, which revealed strange signs from the star. As per their disclosures, scarab juice could go cosmic explosion at any second. Brian Cox, a prestigious physicist, shared this upsetting information. As a regarded teacher of molecule material science at the University of Manchester, Cox's experiences convey critical weight in the scholarly community. He has composed a few famous science books and has a science show, making him an unmistakable figure in broad daylight commitment with science. He analyzed frightening little animal juice to a ticking delayed bomb, focusing on that it would be able to explode at any second. The James Space Telescope has given wide proof to support this assertion, catching dazzling pictures that highlight the star's unsteadiness. Researchers have been especially charmed by scarab juice's bizarre light examples for quite a while. Space specialists have seen its progressions. In any case, later examinations propose that these changes are turning out to be more articulated. The star's brilliance has shown quick developments, demonstrating that it very well may be entering a basic period of its life cycle. This changeability brings up issues about the cycles happening inside the star and how it might affect its future. In 2019, after a striking darkening occasion, bug juice's splendor plunged to an untouched low, causing worry among space experts. This peculiarity, alluded to as the extraordinary obscuring, drove numerous to hypothesize that the star was drawing nearer to the finish of its life. Scientists found that bug juice is on various occasions the mass of our sun, a vital variable in deciding its destiny. A star of this size commonly goes through sensational changes prior to going cosmic explosion. Later perceptions have shown that scarab juice is presently 150% more brilliant than anticipated, making it the 7th most brilliant star in our sky. This abrupt expansion in brilliance has prodded different hypotheses about its conduct. Some researchers accept it could be a forerunner to the star's possible blast, while others propose that ecological factors, for example, dust mists or changes in surface temperature, could be influencing its sparkle. The James Webb Space Telescope has turned into a pivotal device in this exploration. With its high-level abilities, it can distinguish light frequencies that are imperceptible to the unaided eye, giving further bits of knowledge into the star's conduct. For instance, the telescope has noticed dust mists forming on bug juice's surface that seem to look like leaves in space. Regardless of the star's approaching destruction, researchers stay dazzled by these revelations and are anxious to find out more. As bug juice keeps on showing erratic conduct, analysts remain completely wary, despite the fact that they accept the star will probably stay brilliant for the next quite a while. Foreseeing its extreme destiny, anyway, is mind-boggling. If Betelgeuse goes cosmic explosion, it would be the first such occasion apparent to the naked eye since Johannes Kepler noticed a cosmic explosion in 1604. The ramifications of a nearby cosmic explosion are significant. Contingent upon its distance and the energy delivered, it might actually influence Earth's environment and life. Space experts continue to check scarab juice intently, expecting to disentangle its secrets before any perilous end. As we investigate the universe, bug juice fills in as a convincing indication of the dynamic and frequently erratic nature of stars. It catches the creative mind not simply of researchers, but of anybody inquisitive about the universe. Continuous investigation into this secretive star